At the United Nations Security Council's emergency meeting on Monday, Iran condemned Israel's Saturday attack, with the country's UN ambassador, Amir Saeid, calling it a blatant and dangerous breach of international law and UN Charter. He highlighted the US's unwavering and unconditional support to Israel, as well as its obstruction of the Security Council mandate as a permanent member. And he claimed it has emboldened Benjamin Netanyahu's led country to persist in its crime and aggression in Gaza and Lebanon, and now Iran.
The US government is complicit in Israeli aggression and will bear its consequences. Furthermore, the United States has already been complicit in the ongoing war crimes and genocidal campaign targeting civilian and civilian infrastructure both in Gaza and Lebanon. The vast majority of bombs Israeli drops on Gaza and Lebanon are US-made.
Israel called Iran the puppet master behind Hamas in Gaza and Hezbollah in Lebanon. Speaking of Iran's October the 1st launch of at least 180 missiles into Israel, its UN ambassador Danny Danon claimed the country promised destruction. Israel responded with strength, he said.
No sovereign country would tolerate hundreds of ballistic missiles aimed at its civilian population. No responsible government would allow its people to remain under constant threat. On Friday night, Israel acted as any nation would to defend its citizens, secure its borders, and neutralize an immediate threat.
The US warned Iran of severe consequences if it undertakes any further aggressive action against Israel or US personnel in West Asia.
Our message for Iran remains clear as well. Should it choose to undertake further aggressive acts against Israel or U.S. personnel in the region, there will be severe consequences. We will not hesitate to act in self-defense.
Russia and China sided with Iran, blaming Israel for the escalation in tensions in the region. The UK took a more neutral stance, calling on all sides to exercise restraint. Well, for more on this, our correspondent Susan Tehrani sent us this report from New York.
The United Nations Security Council held an emergency meeting on Monday afternoon to address escalating tensions between Iran and Israel. This comes after those Israeli airstrikes targeted Iranian missile factories over the weekend, prompting Iran to now consider a response to those attacks. UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres has called for an immediate halt to all attacks in the region, while the U.S. representative to the United Nations emphasized on Monday that all acts of escalation are condemnable and must stop. The situation began to unfold on October 1st when Iran launched nearly 200 ballistic missiles targeting Israel at Tel Aviv. Israel's ambassador to the United Nations on Monday directly addressed Iran's leaders, saying this is the last warning. Israel has shown restraint, but from now on, you will only see strength, and any further aggression will be met by quote-unquote powerful and swift actions. The international community continues to call for de-escalation to the situation in the Middle East as the events unfolding in the region paint an uncertain future for any prospects of peace, at least for now. Susan Tehrani reporting from New York for WION World this one.